Hello? Excuse, you just called me. Scratch my nose then, but no. Hello, peeps. Stanley Bob here, and welcome back to Kerbal Space Program. What we're doing here is capturing a big asteroid. I have this one here, which I'm going to track. I want to make target, but I can't because I'm not. Yeah. So this here is a large asteroid. Now we caught a couple of little ones, which I don't think I filmed, but this here is an E, a huge. And I have this. I want to terminate it. I have this mining ship, which I haven't used for a while. There's an asteroid miner one there. I'm still holding on to one around Kerbin orbit. Well, I think it's around Minmus orbit actually. But the motion station here, asteroid miner here too. Here we go. This has finished up its asteroid that it was using, and I want to catch this asteroid here and refuel from it. Now, if we look at this one, so I've got to remember the number of it. But if we look at this ship here, you see, it's a bit of a hodgepodge. It's I built it sort of ages ago, and I really didn't quite know what I was doing. But you can see it's still got a stage here. It's still got a couple of poodle engines here with a couple of tanks here, and then I made a load of, an IC-18 container here with from the inventory system, and it's got a convertitron here and a large drill here, and obviously a claw. And it's got two. I thought it had two Kerbals on it. Pretty sure it's got two Kerbals. I could have convinced it had two Kerbals. Maybe I was wrong. Anyway, Lethry's here, so he's manning this, and you can see we've got about 2,300 DV, and what we need to do is obviously use that to capture the asteroid. I'm not sure if I'm going to be able to change the asteroid with this amount of DV because it's a huge one, and I haven't caught a huge one before, but certainly we can refuel from it and then I can move on. So that's the first thing to do. So, the first thing to do is actually cut out of Kerbin's orbit and put ourselves into an orbit where I can encounter whichever one it was. It's PDH 662, isn't it? So we're going to basically put in a manoeuvre here, stick ourselves out on an encounter, not an encounter, on an orbit, and you can see this asteroid here is at the moment it's on a larger orbit than us, so I want to come around inside, it's ahead of us, so aim to come around inside just so I can catch up with it. We can set an encounter one side. Burnt out. I'm not sure I need that much to spend that much DV. So let's come save ourselves a little. Easily save ourselves a couple hundred. And come round a little bit like that. That'll do. So we'll zoom to that encounter. I could do this by hand, just to show you guys I can do it. I'm not sure I have. Oh, I have got a. There we go. Maneuver it to node. And that's a 30-second burn, so let's zoom to that. As you can see, there is a... Did say something about setting target. That's the old asteroid, which you must sort of get rid of. I don't know if they disappear once you let go of them. So they've been holding on to it for ages. So washing machine's going to do its nut, I'm afraid. Right. Let's just keep an eye on the craft. See, there's the old asteroid. Got rid of all its resources, but it's a tiny one. So. But a little bit late because too busy talking about asteroids. So bye-bye, empty husk. Don't know quite how that works with asteroids, they're empty husks. Now you see, I've got while I've got the two Poodle engines here, the idea was I was going to get rid of this. But this one here, the Rhino engine, is quite powerful. I was going to hold on to it because actually when you want to move asteroids around, perhaps need to keep hold of that as much as possible. However, it might, let's have a look, I haven't quite got there yet. There we go. It's quite a hungry engine compared to the Poodles. Now I did actually calculate whether two Poodles are more hungry than a Rhino or what, but we'll have a look at that another time. So without googling it, I need to actually can I select these? Does it tell me? No, it tells me what thrust they're producing, but not what thrust they could produce. Oh, stop time warp. We ended up with a blooming moon encounter that's messed us up. So let's just put another little manoeuvre in here. Oh, look at that. Well, I could just swing around the moon and do its thing. So let's cancel that. And yeah, let's see how perhaps let's just check it's not going to interfere with us too much. And let's focus on the moon, just check where that. Yeah, that's not going to cause any problems there either. So, why have you gone? Ah. So apparently, yeah, okay. The rounding up has decided we're not going to get that moon encounter. So we're going to cancel the time warp. Now I'm in a Kerbal orbit, or a sun orbit. Now, where is this PDH-62? Let's add that. And I've already got quite a close encounter here. So that is not. Let's add a manoeuvre. Let's wig around here. Wig. That's a new one. And let's see if we can just tweak this encounter. Actually, let's have a look to see what the manoeuvre planner. Optimum time, create node. Where does that put it? That puts it over there. That gives us two manoeuvres. Right, let's cancel all, move all nodes. Create that one. That's better. I've got. And that's actually only 125 dV. That isn't bad at all. So let's just get it to execute that node on its TOD. So I've still got 2000 dV, and I'm not on. If we're going to save. I quick save that a little bit too late, but you know, with 2000 dV, if this doesn't quite work, I'll come back here, we'll pump fuel into the other tanks and have a go at what the two Poodle engines produce. This at full whack is about 1,000 kilonewtons. So I need to go back to the VAB and compare its stats if you like. But and while we're using the manoeuvre planner, let's just what was the separation? 899. So let's do a fine tune. 0.1 dV, as you can see. 20 days time. Poor Leffrey, he's up there on his pod. It's going to be up there for a while. That's fine. Leffrey is a bit of a hermit, bit of a loner, so he's fine. Got another Kerbin encounter here. If I grab it here and slow it down, we can perhaps put it into a Kerbin orbit. That would be quite nice. Use a bit of a gravity assist. So now 0.1 second burn. As I said, I'm using the planner to do this because the planner automatically is a lot better at working out what a 0.1 burn is going to look like. Let's arm this claw. That will aim the camera at the claw. And we'll arm it as well while I remember. See, I've left the radiators out for the minute. Let's have a quick look back at the map. Where are we? We're still back there or somewhere, aren't we? You can see where this encounter, well, that's a different one, that's KG. I wish, once you tracked it, I wish it gave you what size it was. You can view it in the tracking station. I don't know if that's going to make any difference. I don't want to move away from the vessel necessarily. Why am I focused on the mud? Let's go focus back on the spacecraft. Right, so while I was talking about that, it's actually done that little 0.1 burn. And now our intersect is just under 200k, and the relative speed is 293, so yeah, I'm quite happy keeping the big engine on because I might need it. So we'll go match velocities with the target, and we'll execute that. But looking at that, that's going to mess us up. Let's remove all those nodes. That's where our closest point of approach is. Match velocities with target. That is our target, isn't it? Where's our... there it is, PDH. Yeah, that's our target. Let's go create node. Something weird here. Look at this target position. This is the intersect. Not 100% sure what's going on there. Something to do with this encounter? The encounter's not till a little bit later. Okay, let's go for a quick save. He says, come on. Don't go to EU. Quick save. Hit the right button, that helps. Let's remove all nodes and create an execute node. Could have just execute node, but I messed it up. And as Jeb comes around to the node, 22-second burn. I said it's only 293 meters per second because it's in rather an opportune place, and we were able to get out of our orbit in a relatively good position as well. Now the plan, as said, is to just refuel this. Now I've got a feeling there is a bit of a problem when we go refueling, in that once you step away from the aircraft, the spacecraft, so you go and do something else, it then stops refueling, which is a real pain. When I designed this, the whole idea was we had a little oil tank here, and it would continually fill up this oil tank, and then this would continually change it into whatever fuel you want. At the moment, because I've got Poodle engines and the Rhino, I'm needing fuel and oxidizer. Now, if I'd thought about this a little bit more, and if I didn't need the power, because this was supposed to be a capture spacecraft, bringing it back, so I needed the power, but I could have put nuclear engine on here somewhere and had some, kept like a Rhino engine for the power, but then put a nuclear engine or a couple of nuclear engines on for manoeuvring. Sort of an eco-drive thing. However, that's not the way it happened. And I said this little tank is perhaps not big enough because it fills it up quite quickly, and this empties it quite quickly, but it doesn't do it on a continual basis. And I haven't figured out a way of changing rates so it'll do it continually. And yeah, it's not particularly good way of doing it. If I wanted to fill a tank up with fuel, I'd have to leave it on overnight, go to bed, come back, and it would be mined and ready. But it hasn't quite worked like that. However, in the meantime, what have we done while I've been whistling, wibbling, wobbling, waffling? Where are we? We are there, and that's there. That's 150,000 meters. I need to get closer to it. Okay. There's obviously something wrong with the. As you can see, it's not particularly well balanced craft either, but it flies reasonably well. Let's point to target. Figure out where this thing is. I suppose I could use the rendezvous autopilot, but I'm not 100% sure what that's going to do. Let's do the rendezvous planner. See, does this work? Rendezvous target is this asteroid. These are my target orbits. Relative inclination. That's not. Don't get closer. Oh, crikey, 1500. No, I don't think so. Definitely remove all those. I've only got 1500. I need a little bit to dock with. I haven't got. I've gone for these Werner engines as thrusters because I didn't want to put monopropellant in. But actually, my thought is I should have used monopropellant because this thing will convert to. No, it won't. Oh, yeah, it will there. ISRU. I found out the other day what that stands for. I can't remember now. In situ replenishment unit? Something like that. That's what I'm going to call it today anyway. Right, so let's have a go at finest tune and create that node. Okay, that is giving me a burn of 0.1 of a second again. So let's go execute that node then. Don't quite understand why it's giving me that sort of a reading. It's also not executing it. Well, let's just go for a standard catch-up, because I can't see it yet. How far away is it? Distance 150 kilometers. Oh, it's 150 kilometers. That's okay. That's not too bad. Let's give it a jab. Why are you coming off target? Go back to target. Oh, that's because you... yeah, okay. Remove nodes. So accelerate, because I've got quite a bit there. Let's accelerate up to about 50-ish, that'll do. Then we can time warp a little till we see it appear. Should be any minute now. Don't know off the top of my head what the render distance is, but we can see it, count it down on that. Don't overshoot it, whatever you do. Right, here we come down. Let's go back. What's it down to? 50 kilometers. There it is. I think we get a distance up when it's, or a permanent distance up when it's at 50. Obviously not. Well, let's go anti-target, prograde, retrograde. Oh, slow down. Let's go retrograde to target. Which means I can slow down as it appears. As you can see, it's not rocketing towards us, so we'll use, I'll put points in the right direction. We'll increase speed a little. Time warp a little. Must get my terminology right. And again, to be honest, I could use MechJet for this. I know I can do it, but let's go. Oh, slow down. Let MechJet do it. And we're only 1.7 kilometers away now. I don't know whether I could. Not close enough yet to. You've got to target the centre of the mass. Remember, this is a huge asteroid. Quite interested to know how huge it looks when we get to it, but this is probably the biggest asteroid. Excuse me. The biggest asteroid in the game. So. Supposed to be pointing to target. Why? There we go. Take about 10 meters per second. Again, we can just time warp a little bit up. Don't want to go too fast. If we hit it too fast, it'll be. Right, let's go retrograde to target. Slow us down. Use the main engines. No, let's go target. Let's turn the RCCS on. as you can see, the RCCS isn't designed to have the main engine on, but you know, with the reaction wheel, it's got some rather large batteries on it. So now we can start thrusting back, just drop our speed. To get within sort of 50 meters of it, then we can target the control from here, control from the claw, slowly, don't want to slam into it because we'll end up breaking things. I'm hoping in a minute it gives me the option, so I haven't done this for a while. It's not as big. You know, I was expecting something, not quite the size of Gilly, but something a little bit bigger. There we go, target centre of mass. So, now go target. And this is where the off-centered RCS does cause us a problem because it doesn't rotate us around our central axis. But at some point we're going to get a, there it is. What I want to do is move that prograde marker up to, so whilst we're redesigning this, I just got to keep the speed, target speed down, but get that prograde marker right over the target, like that. That's close enough. Now we could, because you can zoom in to here, we can do it better from down here, but we haven't got the prograde marker on that F-ball. I've got a feeling I haven't got the right mod. Oh, don't want that. Come out of there. So we're moving at 1.2. Going to turn our CCCS off for a minute, because actually where it's trying to correct it, it's just causing it to wibble a bit. Got my lights on, as you can see. And I said this doesn't look that big an asteroid, really. Nice smooth boulder. And contact. Brilliant. See it flexing there. Right. Now, we are actually target quite nicely through the mass crops. Let's turn SES off because that's going to get worse. That's because the SES is trying to hold it in a position. I'm just going to use the old time warp trick just to stop any rotation and wobble. But yeah, where SES is trying to hold a heading, this huge great nozzle on the back here is making it wobble around. And at some point the Kraken's going to attack it and just break something. So we'll just turn everything off. We could. That is. Yeah, it is locked. But yeah. This might cause a problem if we want to move this rock. Let's do some refueling. So deploy drill. I don't have to move this rock anywhere because this rock is it's not part of a contract. Purely doing a refueling run. Start asteroid harvester. Come back over here. This should start filling up. Why are you not filling up? Mind you, perhaps I haven't scanned. Do I have to scan the asteroid? Hang on, what does that say there? It does say the mass is going down and the resources are going down. It's 83.9% full of resources. But we're not getting anything. Where are the resources going? Alright, let's stop that a minute. Rename asteroid. Okay. Bigger. It's not as big as it is. Yeah. 900 tons. I thought it'd be bigger. Assuming that's 900 tons. But I'm sure it was an E. I might be mistaken, but in fact, let's have a quick Google. K8SP size E asteroid. So how big in meters are size E asteroids? 30 meters across, weighing thousands of tons. So perhaps this isn't a size E asteroid. Let's just have a quick look. Not too worried about the size, it's the weight. No less than 18. They don't just look at it. In fact, more massive. Let's see. 30 meters in diameter. Yeah. But I don't want to know the diameter. I want to know how heavy they are. E-class asteroids can be as heavy as 4,000 tons. 100. So. This is a small Class E, if it is a Class E. That's strange. So, right. Do I have to scan it or something first? Let's go transmit data. No, there's no data there to transmit. Well, I've remade it. Come on, let's start. Again. Okay, so its core temperature is up to that. The radiators are working okay, and not getting anything out of that. Oh, I see. It's filling. But it's not, it's emptying this. Is this actually... Oh! I don't know why it's shoving them on the propellant, but for some reason. Anyway. Okay, so now... If I... Right. This seems to be working. And if I look in here... This seems to be refilling. My TV, look at it, you know, sticking on an extra 900 tons, my TV is down to 85. That is ridiculously small, so I'm going to have to, you know, never going to change anything with that. So, but, stop creating monopropellant. I've got nowhere to store monopropellant, so I don't know where you're putting it. start, stop, stop, stop. Just stop everything. Now this will fill. There we go. Right. So, what I want to do is start ISRU. That means that should come down. No, it's still filling. So liquid fuel and the oxidizer is going up. This tank is also going up. And this tank is... one of these numbers changed. I didn't see what it changed from to. I'm assuming it's going up if it's changed. There we go. It's going up very slowly. And this is the problem I think I've got, is if I go away now, this isn't, you know, if I move away from the ship, if I go do something else, launch some satellites or whatever, I don't know whether this continues doing what it's doing. But if we look here, I am now in a, well, coming up to a Kerbin encounter. And what I can do is I can have a look at this. We can go, no. Where is Kerbin? Good question. Somewhere around here. Yeah, there it is. Focus view on that. Right. Actually, we're really not in too bad an orbit, but if I've got 22 days, if I want to put it into orbit, put it in orbit, and it's only going to cost me 100 dV. That isn't bad at all. That's 100 dV with this huge great weight, but actually it's passing close enough to Kerbin to do a really good gravity assist, for want of a better word. But if I go, let's move out of there. So I need another 20 or so dV. Now, I don't know whether time warping will let me increase it any quicker. Physics time warp will. It's only 4 times speed, so you know it's not hugely. Right, let's cancel that. Let's just do a quick experiment and let's go. Let's do a time warp and time warp it 1 day, so it's 219 days. So let's time warp it up to 220 days and just watch this TV down here. I don't want to go too fast because I don't want to miss the encounter. Well, I might not have a choice, but is that 221 days? Right, okay. See that? That hasn't increased that at all by time warping it. This tank is no fuller. In fact, has this stopped? Yeah, that stopped working. Stop and start you again. Yeah, stop the time warp. Why has this stopped working? Start. Start. Why have you stopped working? Anybody got any ideas? Not that anybody's watching the stream particularly, but by all means put something in the comments if you haven't seen anything. Alright, let's retract the drill. And deploy the drill again. And start the drill. Don't understand why it's not working. What have I broken? Okay, well, we'll just leave that doing its thing. We're sort of pointing roughly in the right direction, but I can certainly zoom to the encounter. And I was rather hoping that this would keep working. But luckily I've got enough DV to circularise, but rather hoping in the 20 days it took it would pretty much top off all the tanks, but it hasn't. That's a shame. Thermal efficiency 100%, it's producing liquid fuel and oxygen, but it seems to have stopped. This should be glitchy. This isn't a mod, this is the standard thing. So that's operational. Are you filling now? I can't tell which tank you're filling, if any. That's all very offset. It's those two that are full. I don't want to be opposites really. We can do that. Let's pin that one. And well, let's pin that one. Yeah, they're not going to fill up, are they? But if I put so I'm pinning that one, this is like one of these puzzles, isn't it? What I want to do is even out the fuel. So pinning that, and I'm going to put all of the fuel from that one to that one, so let's do that. Because that'd be easy to organise. Oh, it's now filling it with fuel. Okay. Let's take that. Let's pin that. And pin that. No, that's an engine. The tank. There we go. Right, let's go out and out. Fill that tank. So these two tanks will be full. It'll be this one that, if it's doing what I think it's doing, it's going to even up so it'll fill this tank because this is the empty one, and it'll fill it until it gets to the same level as this tank. So when you get the screen, you're going to see that. So there we go. So now it's filling this tank, and at this point, it's done. Oh, it is filling that one. Okay. Let's unpin that one and pin that one. want to get 200 of that. Ish. 196, yeah, it's close. And 250 of that. So, close. Closer. Close enough. That's working at 100% efficiency. That's producing. And my little tank over here has got, yeah, that's filling as well. So at some point I think this is going to stop because it's going to top off that, and but we'll see. In the meantime, we are on this, and I want to point myself retrograde for when we get down here, and then circularize to summit. So let's just put myself to the maneuver node again. It shakes itself to death trying to do it. Alright, let's turn that off because that's not going to be good. Let's whip around to the node. That's a 3-minute burn, so we're going to stop 3 minutes ahead. And at this point here, that's probably close enough. Oh, it's supposed to be a 3-minute, stop 3 minutes ahead. But if I just go now, go for a burn. This is not good. Let's do a quick save because I'll just turn the RCCS on as well then, just see if we can get some sort of stability. Oh no. RCCS off, SAS off. I don't think we are centered enough on the center of mass. We're not. So, because it is so heavy, and I need to see the target. This is only going to work let's start that again. You almost want to pull her because the centre of mass will automatically come in line then. I can. What I want to do is I want to get this dot right in the middle. If I change this and we go free pivot, it's going to mess it up completely. No. But now I tap. Needs to be right in the middle. Need to lock pivot when it's right in the middle. So I'm looking at pixels at the bottom of the screen here. That looks a bit better. I'm not, but if it's not dead straight. But you know, I can't tell from there because it doesn't show me the target icon. I need the enhanced handball mod, which might give me that. But right, let's try Again, let's move it to there and turn the RCCS on. To RCCS, and actually that's not what I want. I want to go. Turn that on. I want to go retrograde. Why would you let me go retrograde? Orbit. Retrograde. That is what I want. Excellent. Okay. And let's go for a burn. See how much of this 90s thing we can get before we start breaking things. Let's turn everything off and try and manage it by hand. Oh, that isn't going to work. Alright, well, we're going completely the wrong way. Did I actually do anything for that? Prograde. What we can do is perhaps try and get it to slow it down. Let's give it a blast while I'm pointing in the right direction. Maybe the rocket engine it's sort of going in the right direction. Go on. That has calmed down a lot. Oh, no, off it goes. You can see that centre of mass, because I've targeted the centre of mass. It's completely all over once you start getting a wobble on. So my ship is not man enough to, thankfully this is a little E asteroid. But yeah, if I stay in orbit around the sun, Kerbal, I stay in orbit around Kerbal. But I do think I've changed it slightly. Let's zoom out, let's have a quick look at what our... Well, to be honest, it's not going to change a lot, is it? Providing I've got an escape. If I've got an escape trajectory, I've got an escape trajectory. Struggling with the words today. Stop wobbling. Come on, stop wobbling. Perhaps I can do that. Perhaps I can cheat this by, once we're actually on target. See, look at that, it's gone off centre again. It's like I've bent something. Oh no. Okay. Didn't mess it up too much. What have we got with DV? Just so interested, how long have we got? 10 days. That's okay. I know I can produce stuff. if I need to just finish it off. Come on, you come around roughly. Go on, just roughly. Right. Just going to give it little blasts. Keep pressing them. Grog can attack. Okay. Load that last quick save. Let's try and do this side slightly differently. Oh, what are you doing? Why are you burning? X. Target the centre of the mass. Turn our CS off. Where was this quick save? Oh, okay, just before this. Right, that's fine. That's fine. I thought it was a lot further back, but what I do want is why am I not? Don't understand why it's glitching like that now. Come on. The whole thing is swaying. I've got to try and stop it doing that. Stop it getting to its maneuver node as well. Right, just go for a quick comfort break, grab a coffee. In fact, let's see if it will do what I want it to do. I'm going to have to take the SAS off, just see if it calms down on its own. supposed to start 15 minutes ago. Yeah. When are you doing the jump? And I'm back. And seem to have calmed the wobble down a bit, but it's still not. But what I did think is actually we can take the gimbal off of those. That will stop them waving around, which will stop some of this shaking. Because I think that's what's half causing it. And now we're just using their action wheels. As you can see, it's not quite as dramatic. But if I join the RCCS onto it... Oh... Okay. Let's take that off. We've generated a bit of fuel while I was away. Aim the camera not at the rock, because it's not very helpful. For some reason the harvest has stopped again. There we go. Right, so not really going the direction I want to go. Can I? Okay, I'm going to put the gimbal back on again. And try get towards the retrograde marker. Oh, wonder if I can we auto strut? We can. Auto strut disabled, auto strut heaviest part. And let's do the same here. Does that make any difference? So I disable these. Auto strut disabled, auto strut disabled. No, I want to, yeah, gimbal free, gimbal free. Excellent. Now that is helping a hell of a lot by using auto strut. Why didn't I think of that before? Okay, so let's have a quick look. Yeah, we haven't got that far. Not quite at periapsis yet, so we're not past the point of whatever the point is. I'm just going to give it a little kick on the engines. Partly to help it swing around, and partly to help it stop when we get to the other end. In fact, I'm wondering if RCCS might help as well. Great, just going to auto-save it again. So obviously with auto-strut it might just... if it's not wobbling, it might just say, right, okay, that's it. I've got to just explode, not give you any warning whatsoever. Okay, getting up there. Well past my burn time, but so I've got 10 days, so I could produce a little more fuel. I'm up to 104 DV now. Don't know why you're rotating, but yeah, okay, let's go for a full burn now. Probably rotating because I'm still not quite centered on the center of mass. However, that seems to be... can't really tell if that's having an effect or not, but... and now we can have a look at... yeah, so these Poodle engines are only producing 250 Siemens image. The bigger engine I was using before, I can't remember, the Rhino engine, wasn't it? That was producing 1,000, so these are only producing half the thrust. What I did see, but they're producing, they're using 14 units of fuel each. I can't remember what the unit was. Actually, we're burning through quite a bit on the RCCS. Let's turn that off. So I've got 65, 64 dV and I'm down to 60. I'm going to go end up with 4 dV. Now, now we're losing it. Got to move them. Right, stop. I'm going too far the wrong way, so stop that as well. That will go for a little burn. Just try and bring it back onto the node again. This is the problem, I am going to run out of DV. I am going to have to stop, mine some more, spend a day doing that, but I've got going to be a bit on the close side. Here we come, roughly back the right direction again. As you can see, perhaps we will try and get it back onto the centre. Just trying to zoom in on that nav ball with the mouse wheel. It doesn't work. I say I can't see it on here. But well, no, I can't see it at all. Alright, let's do it next time it comes off. Let's just go for a burn like on that, get a bit more DV in the right direction before it slides off too much. Ooh, now we get a wobble. Right, that'll do. Right, let's free this up. I'm not take SAS off. Free pivot. Whoa, and just try and get it smack bang on that centre of mass again. Oh, this is easier said than done. I've got to sit there and hit the lock pivot. Oh, crikey. I'm further off now than when I started. Doesn't help that it seems to be moving. It's obviously a bit of an optical illusion there. It's not lock it as it passes. What about that? Yeah, that's not bad at all, is it? Okay. So, I want to go switch the SAS back on and head back towards the maneuver node, and we'll use a bit of fuel to get there as well. And the RCS. Hopefully now I've auto-strutted it, it won't wobble so much that it loses that lock on the centre of mass. That was a bit bad design, wasn't it? Put something underneath there. What are we looking at? 47.4 dV, 47 dV in the tank. %load on that. That is still doing its thing. Have we got any in the tank? Yeah, we have got some in the tank. So you could crack on. Come on, make some fuel. Why have you sailed past it? Let's give you a bit more. Could try and do the old. Oh no, it's coming back now. I was going to use the old time warp cheat to stop the spin and the roll and the wobble, but to be honest, that's looking a lot better. long as we're thrusting roughly in the right direction, I'm sort of happy. I know we're wasting a bit of fuel, but it's not all going in the right direction. Starting to get a wobble again. Stop the wobble. What if I turn the gimbal off on the engines? Why no, I need the gimbal. I need the gimbal. Or do I need the gimbal? I mean, if I burn like this, it doesn't build up too much for a wobble. Gotta watch the sun as well, because I don't want to run out of power when even this starts to wobble. Okay, it's going to take 20 minutes to do it, but it is bringing it down slowly. Let's do another one. That's 12 minutes. Again, it's the hunting on the right. Turn that off, because that isn't working. It's not helping. We're heading in the right direction. Just going to notch up a little bit more thrust. We've got 38, 38.6. 5 minutes. I'm going to let that burn like that while I can answer my phone. Old P with Joe. Just wait for them. Hello. Right, back again. Just sort my chair out. Something's doing on the floor. Ah, stuff on the back of my chair has all fallen off. It's not good. Well, it is. What would be better is if I went and packed it away, but usually. Right, I have been burning while I've been at. Actually, why is it only burning on one engine? That engine's gone, isn't it? Don't know. Oh, hang on. While I was away, on the phone, chatting to somebody about beer, we are there. And that's why it's only burning one engine, because we're producing fuel, but not enough to keep both engines burning. Right, let's go. Close engine. And that's it. We are in Kerbin orbit. Excellent. So, I'm just going to keep that going. So I have no fuel in any of these tanks. I've used it all, but there is plenty here. It's still got. We started at a massive 911 tons, and we're down to we've used so many tons or whatever, but it's still got 740 tons of resource, which yeah, it's just going to sit up here now. And I said once I swap away from it, I don't know whether it continues mining or not. Or it's just going to sit here. Anyway, oh, Leffrey, he looks happy. He's at least he's in orbit around home. If we needed to, we could send something out, bring him home. Not sure. Do you need an engineer on board? If you take the engineer off, does it stop mining as well? Obviously, we've got the debris here we need to get rid of, so we can do that from the tracking station. And then there's the old asteroid as well, which was around this one here. For some reason, it's marked as a lander. BKN 070, or is that? Let's switch to it for a minute. Is it the empty asteroid, or is it the other miner? No, it's the empty asteroid. So if I click on that, you can see there's no resources left on it. It's just an empty husk, 0.2 of a ton. Can't really get a bit of scale of an scale, but I think this one's called Tilda's Rock. So let's go back to the Space Center. Let's get rid of some of this debris by remote detonation. That's what I'm calling it, remote detonation. Does make it so that you don't have to go and collect this stuff. And actually, the less objects you've got flying around, the smoother the game runs. So we've got this asteroid here that's orbiting the Sun. Don't want to track that, so we might as well just terminate that one. Stop tracking. That one there, we stop tracking that one as well. That one, stop tracking. We're not deleting them, we're just stopping tracking. We need to get rid of the debris and that debris. I'll talk you through these. These are part of a contract pack for putting satellites up, so I call them broadband. So we're producing broadband net. They could give me a bit of a problem, but we'll talk about that. The BKN. Where is it? Is this the one? BKN? No, that's the one that I want to get rid of. So let's terminate that one. And I want to have a look at. Yeah, this is another asteroid miner I've got here. Just out of interest, since we are broadcasting about asteroid miners. I'm just going to have a quick look at this one, see if I designed this one any different. So I built these a little while ago. But, see, this is pretty much the same sort of design. So I had this big tank here with fuel in, and some little tanks here, so I could get rid of that big tank again. Because we know that actually, once you use AutoStrut, it becomes a lot better. But you see how tiny this asteroid is compared to the other one. And this was a B, I think. The one we just deleted was an A. I think this was a B. That's why it's called Maisie's Rock. Maisie's my middle daughter.